Hi everybody, welcome to the astrology chat for October 22nd, 2024. So the keys for today, and I'll say this whole month, is to focus on finding healthy ways to transmute and transform any type of energy that is not healthy for you. So this is anxiety, this is pessimism, this is nihilism, any type of going over to the deep end, any dissociation, anything that brings you out of yourself. Really focusing on having a process or designing a new process to allow yourself to respond to that type of energy differently. So I definitely am encouraging somatic exercises, drawing, writing, weightlifting, anything that will really help you transmute that energy and redirect it in a way that is productive and doesn't result in direct or indirect self-harm. Today, we do have the moon in Cancer. When the moon is in Cancer, this is the house of feeling. This is home. This is nurturing. This is the mother. This is also where that hasn't happened. And we do have Mars in the house of Cancer for a long time. So there is this impotence to take action around how to mother yourself over these next few months. And we get a lot of aspects today that highlight why that's important. First of all, before the sun moves into Scorpio, it does make a square to Pluto. And so the sun in Libra, and this morning, as she's preparing to leave Libra, is coming into a square with Pluto, and this is Pluto that's now gone direct, and so this is Pluto that's taking out these last lessons of Capricorn before it's leaving the cardinal signs and going into the fixed signs for the next 40 years, 2 decades, 2 decades, 20 years. So there's this intense energy of really realizing where it's not about other people, it's about your own subconscious and how you're healing and what you're feeling and what you're doing about it. We do have the moon in Cancer in tension with Uranus and also in a square to the North Node. And so there again is this irritation about making changes in what's fixed, about making changes around who you are, about having this new connection with your body and with your mind and your nervous system. And it's irritated today. We do have tension with Venus as well. So there is this underlying tension in the sky, right? Even Venus and Chiron are in tension today. So there is this tension, but you're being invited to be aware of the tension and not run from it and not disassociate it. You're being invited to stand and face your own shadow and to not do it in a sense of drowning in it, but saying, we're going to become partners. I'm going to integrate you. I'm going to heal you. You're not going to tell me what to do. You're not going to dictate my actions. I'm going to take the wheel of my own darkness so that I can find light. And in this dance between what you do and don't like about yourself, you're going to find that you're a complete picture of complex beauty, and just as you're intended to be. We also do have Venus and Sagittarius making a trine to the North Node. So the more that you allow yourself to explore, to step out of the box, to try something different, because this is Venus and Sagittarius, she's adventurous. As long as you allow yourself to have adventure with the ways that you're discovering how to love yourself, you will actually stabilize yourself. It's actually going in the opposite direction of what you're used to, and challenge yourself to try something different that's really going to work for you, especially since we have the moon in Cancer making a trine to Saturn and Pisces. This is actually really beautiful energy. Also making a trine to Mercury. So there's this really beautiful energy here that if you do this work, if you tap into the uncomfortable, if you bring your emotions and connect with both Saturn and with Mercury, you're going to have this deeper understanding of who you are. And the language doesn't have to make sense to everybody else. It just has to make sense to you. So focus on that. Focus on loving yourself. Focus on building new systems of expression and love and sustaining your process. And just take your time. Welcome to the underworld. It's not always bad down here, guys. You just have to get used to your own darkness. And then you find out there's a whole lot of light in it. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you tomorrow.